Multi-step problem, example number 2. The first thing I want you to do is rewrite the problem with plenty of room so that you can change the subtraction to addition. And we are just going to complete this one step at a time. So I'm going to start by changing this 15 minus 20 to addition. So I'm going to keep the minuend, 15. Then I'm going to make my two changes. So I'm going to change the subtraction to addition, and then I need to write the additive inverse of the 20, or the opposite of the 20. The opposite of 20 is negative 20. And then I'm just going to copy the rest of the problem. So we're subtracting a negative 4, and then we're adding 8. Next, I'm going to focus on changing this part right here, negative 20 minus a negative 4, to addition. So I'm going to keep the negative 20, so that stays the same. And then I'm going to make my two changes. So I'm going to change the subtraction to addition, and then I'm going to record the additive inverse of the negative 4, or the opposite of negative 4, which is positive 4. And then I copy the adding of the 8, and then in front of this still says 15 plus a negative 20. Remember, I changed it from 15 minus 20 to 15 plus negative 20. Now I have an addition sign between all of these four numbers. So now it's time for us to add. So I'm going to show you a trick for this first part. We're just going to move from left to right, because when you get to a level 4 on order of operations, you do what comes first when you move from left to right. So I'm going to add 15 plus the negative 20 first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to realize that I'm going to be moving to the left 20 on the number line. So I'm going to start the 15 way over here to the right so that I have plenty of room to move to the left. And then if I'm going to move to the left 20, I'm going to start by just moving to the left 15. If I move to the left 15, I subtract 15, I'm going to end up at 0. And then from there, I'm going to need to move a whole negative 20. I'm going to have to move 5 more to the left. So I'm going to end up at negative 5. So this is just a little shortcut for us to use going back to 0 as a faster way to move 15 whole places. And then I move 5 more and I end up at negative 5. So this becomes negative 5. So the part that's in the rectangle, 15 plus negative 20 equals negative 5. And then I just copy the rest of the problem. So the rest of the problem is plus 4 plus 8. And then I'm going to focus on, again, just the beginning. So negative 5 plus 4. And this time, you know what? Maybe I want to use my integer chips. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red integer chips, which I'm going to show as negative symbols. And then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 addition signs, which are my yellow chips. And then negative 4 and positive 4, that's a 0 pair. And I'm left with 1 extra red chip. So this is going to be equal to negative 1. So what's in this rectangular box, negative 5 plus 4 became negative 1. And then I record the rest of the problem, which is we're adding 8. And then finally, all I'm doing is I'm taking negative 1 and I'm adding 8. So maybe I want to go back to the number line. It's your choice. And if I know that I'm going to the right 8, I'm going to start my negative 1 way down here. So I'm going to say negative 1 is here. And then I'm going to go to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know where I end up, so I need to start counting it. So right above negative 1 is 0. Then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. So negative 1 plus 8 equals a positive 7. So my final answer for this problem, the answer is 7.